Hi everyone, this is Rosella. I am here today with 3 kits. These are some of the same items, a lot of the same items that I had put up with as kits with dress forms and birdhouses, but I have added to them, and this is without the dress forms or bird cages, just not bird cages, birdhouses. This is just the decorative items, so you can use these for anything. Okay, so I have 3 kits that I'll be showing you today. The first one that you're looking at right now is my Aquamarine and Cream kit. Then I will show you a purple, lavender, gray kit. And finally I'll be showing you an antique rose and cream kit. Okay, so this is my least expensive kit, and this, as I said, is the Aquamarine and Cream kit. So let me just show you real quick what kinds of things are in here. I have lots of trims from my stash. Now most of these are not a yard, okay, a few are, but most are not, but it's plenty. It's always at least 12 inches, it's usually closer to 24. Look at that really sweet daisy trim, isn't that lovely? I've added in new trims that I have gotten. This one is so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is a really good way to get a nice variety of trims. This is beautiful. Look at that. This is some true vintage seam binding. Okay, there. There's a fringe there. This is a pretty lace, scalloped. I'm going to move the camera up just a smidge while I show you this here. Isn't that just a stunning color, guys? And I have some ribbon, some vintage trim there. That's what it looks like, okay? I'll show you the other vintage trim over here, there. And this lace, which is one of the most beautiful ones I've ever had, and one of my all-time favorites. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just got just such a beautiful pattern on it. Actually, I'm showing you the wrong side. The right side's even better. There's also, aside from the laces, there's some tiny pearl trim there, and there's some of the clear heart drop trim. Then I'm including, I think there's 13 in this bundle of this cream, the rosettes. And look at this gorgeous bird cage charm. Okay. Then on here you'll see all the other items. There's a lot of these are from Recollections, but they're like from different places. So flowers. That flower there, some of the small flowers, some of the cabochon flowers. These are crystals, crystal beads. There's some, and they're really nice. I got all these from Michael's, and they're all different sizes and shapes. Okay, there's some large pearls there, pearl beads. There's some clear crystals here as well. There's some bigger crystals up here. And then there's some pieces of trim from my stash. There's 1, 2. These are just small pieces. That's all I ever had. 3, 4. But aren't they lovely? Oh, and there's a 5th one too, which is a brown one. Okay, that I decided I would include. There's one big teardrop crystal there. There's another cute little flower. There is a spray included. There are some of these flatback pearl type things here and here. There's a bunch of them in the bag. I didn't get them all out. And there's some of these. And then there's some flatback pearls. I'm going to move the camera a little bit down here in this gorgeous champagne color. Some crystals, or what are they called? How stupid, I can think what they're called. You know what I'm talking about. Some bling. Oh, and I've also included this piece of daisy trim and two very pretty appliques. There's a couple of beads there. There's another big crystal, a huge crystal, and this is a dangle crystal, like that, which is really hard to show on camera the way I'm set up, but it hangs down off of there, okay? So, as I said, this is my Aquamarine and cream, and I am asking $21 for this entire kit, okay? Now I'm going to move the camera. I'm going to put my hand over it while I move it and show you next the purple. It's like purple, black, gray, white, okay? Now, this is, I think, yeah, this is my biggest kit, okay? So, in this kit, one thing that this kit has, the other kits don't have, is a lot of appliques. So you're going to get a whole slew of the smaller appliques. There's about 8 of them, 10 of them in there, I'm not sure, okay? There's a piece of sparkle tulle, there's about a yard of that. Then trims, lots of laces and trims. This one has some sparkle in it, silver sparkle. This one probably looks an odd color on the video, I can't tell, but it is very, very pale gray, okay? And it's actually really pretty. There's this one, which is super pretty. There's this one, which you can definitely tell is gray. Look at that, isn't that lovely? I have a variety of purple and lavender and lilac ribbons, just pieces, smaller pieces. I have some of this ribbon, which is a cute pattern on it. I have this here. I have this, which I found at a local store, which is cool because it's kind of gray on one side and looks purple on the other, like a lavender or lilac color. I've got some shimmer ribbon there, or lace rather. A couple here. This one is a very pale lilac. There's some black lace. Looks like that. As you can see, a lot of laces and trims in this one. Look at this one. Isn't that a beautiful color? And it's so pretty. Soft and lovely. This is a very pretty white flat lace. There you go. I have some of this super, super narrow white lace. I have some eyelet. Oh, this is awesome. I also bought this at a local store. Look at that. Isn't that great? And it's stretchy. Then I have a couple more pieces of lace. This one is, again, super pretty. That's actually with the next kit. There's another piece of eyelet, and I want to get this one. Oh, there's 2 here I want to show you. This one because it's so pretty and delicate, and this one because it's so much fun with the pleats in it. See that? A couple more laces, just a couple. Oh, there we go. This one, which is very wide, gathered, beautiful rose lace. And then there's, how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think it's 8 of these flowers. Okay? Then, oh, and I also, you know what? I didn't show you these either. I have some little tiny trims. That's a black velvet ribbon. There's the teeniest little rickrack here in purple and black. Okay? Oh, and this gorgeous ribbon, another of my local purchases, which is silver with a black edging to it. All right, now, let's see. I'm going to move the camera slightly again. Sorry. I just need to change my angle here. Okay. We also have teardrop trim. And these are always a yard, I think. The iridescent white teensy flower trim. We have the, this is like a bead trim, which is white and iridescent. Have the white heart trim. Have a huge crystal. Have both purple and gray and black flowers in this kit. I have some butterflies there. Oh, there's a silver heart trim as well. Let's see what else. Oh, there's another little butterfly. There's some tiny pearl trim. Then we have these, which are super cool, like charms. They came off of the Christmas ornament. I have crystals. Here's some of them. Really, really beautiful colors and shapes. I think these are super. These are some of my favorite ones I've ever had. There's a couple more. There's another one and another one. There's some of the cabochon flowers. There's a spray. There's only one little beaded section, as it's the only one I could find that went color-wise. There's these two like dangle things. There's flatback pearls. Another dangle. There's some large crystals there. Some more crystals. These beads, which are just absolutely gorgeous. Look at the color on those. Okay. 3 of these buttons. There is, again, some of the flatback pearl type trim things. Oh, I can't pick the black one up, sorry. There's white and black ones. There's a key and a lock plate. There is the tiniest little cameo there, rose cameo. And then there's some charms. There's a heart charm and a sewing machine. And what's really funny about some of these charms, I put these in this kit a long time ago. Then I got a gift and I got them back again, which was really cool because I was like bummed about not having them. So it's really cool. So I still have my own flower and scissors, maybe the sewing machine too. I'm not sure. So that was really cool. So there you go, and a little hanger. Okay. So all of that stuff that I just showed you, that is my purple kit. And I am asking $30 for my purple kit. These prices do not include shipping, okay? And I will ship to anywhere. I'll ship anywhere, I don't care. Alright, now we have the pink kit. And of all of them, this is probably the most shabby chic of the kits, okay? So this is my pink and cream kit. Oh wait, I didn't show you that one. That one actually goes with the gray and purple kit. Okay. So in this kit, again, a ton of laces and trims. Look at this. That is so pretty, isn't it? There's that. A lot of vintage laces in this one. Not like so much the crochet type, but this type where they're super soft and pretty. Some of them have been used on clothing before. There's that. And I did also put 2 brown ones in here. I just don't have very many brown ones, but there's that one and that one because I liked how they match the color palette of this, and also because I do have some browns in the flowers, as you'll see in a minute. There's that one. That one was meant to be with the previous batch. Move it over. I have, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these flowers in this kit. This is actually a piece of fabric, okay, that you can work with. I have this. And I really tried to go with mostly the dusty rose colors rather than the like baby pinks. This is a wired ribbon. That's really cool. This is a piece of crinkled ribbon. That's a really cool color. There's that one. This one, which is so pretty. And there's a couple of narrower laces. There's, coming undone. One more there. That's almost all the laces now. I have a piece of genuine vintage seam binding there. Yard of that. And I have this trim that I actually made myself out of like 3 things. Hope you like that. Then I have this trim off of a bridal gown, which I think personally is absolutely stunning. Okay, and there's a large piece of that. It's about a yard. I have a rosette trim, a braid gimp kind of trim. I have flower trim, little tiny flowers. Oh, there's another little tiny lace there. Okay, you can see that. I have a dusty rose colored cord. I have a homemade flower, and whoever made that for me, thank you so much. And I hope you don't mind me putting it in my kit. It just works so well with this. Then I have this. I have these two. Some of the Michael's Recollections flowers there. And there's some more in my hand. And there's more than that in the kit. I just didn't get them all out. The little cabochon flowers in the browns and creams. Flat back pearls in shades of pink. A pink butterfly, and a cream and gold butterfly too. Some crystals in the pink and clear shades, including a butterfly crystal. One of the large drop crystals. What else am I hiding under here? And then some more of the brown tones with these. And there's some bling over here, okay, in that shade. I have 3 pieces of the beaded droplets. 1 and 2 and 3. And there's that got stuck in there somehow. That's not actually part of the kit because it's yellow. I don't know why that's in there. One of these little clusters of flowers. These 2 charms. There. These 2 charms, Take the Time to Laugh and Journey, which matched really nicely. A key and a plate. What else? Oh, and then these trims too. Oh, it looks like there's 2 butterfly crystals. Tiny, oh, sorry about that. Tiny, pink, palest pink flower trim. And, oh, these are just running all over the table, but these are actually pale pink pearls. Not just white ones. Then some quite large beaded trim in pink. This is a triple drop trim in pink. This is a metallic pink that I really like how the color worked with this palette. And a dusty rose. And then there's like 3 more there, I think, 2 pinks and cream. Okay, so for this entire big thing here, I am asking $28, okay? So I will send all of that to you for the $28. So if you're interested in any of these 3 kits, please let me know ASAP by private message, and I'll be happy to get any of these straight out to you. And I hope you like the things I put together, although they looked better before I filmed. I had them all sitting prettily. There we go. That one looks kind of tidy. Have a look at that. Okay, so thanks so much, guys. Thanks for watching. If you made it all the way through, good for you, because this took a long time. Thanks so much. Bye.